Hi, I'm Benjamin Bernstein with astroshaman.com. My topic today is, for whom am I clearing? So when I say clearing, I mean you're feeling heavy, challenging energies come through your body and wanting to be flushed out. And I work with so many clients who are empaths, and they feel their beingness does not stop at all at their skin. They feel everyone else. They feel the rooms they're in, the environments, all that. And you may be one of those yourself as well. So basically, I have so many people report, man, I have all this stuff come up and I'm not sure it's even mine. And I definitely myself have had the experience, like in ceremonies especially, where some really challenging stuff comes up and it's not emotions I've ever felt. They're completely foreign to me, and yet I'm being chosen as their release point. So let me give you the three levels that people often go through. When they first begin their own personal work, the work may be personal. In other words, it's actually my own wounds from my childhood, my earlier life, my past lives that might be coming up, and that's the first level of clearing. Then you might get to work on your family lineage. What have my ancestors done that's been out of harmony that may want to come up and clear through me so I can clear the family lineage. And then you might even start clearing for absolute strangers. I've done this many times, certainly, where stuff's coming through you, you don't recognize it, and it's coming through you anyway. So is that fair? Is it right that you should be asked to clear someone else's stuff? Well, I know a famous quote about the Indian guru Ramana Maharshi, where he's reputed to have been asked by a student, "What do we do about other people?" And he said, "There are no other people." The message, of course, is that there is only God, there is only oneness. God entertains itself by pretending to be different things and different people. So if you are called to clear heavy energy for someone else, then in the final analysis, it's yours anyway. So from that perspective, it's all you. So therefore, I recommend you not get upset or concerned. I'm picking up everyone else's stuff, but I suggest you just get really good at clearing it. So I offer tools on my website that can help with this. My Embodied Awakening Invocation can help you merge with your higher self consciously and have that be a blended experience for you. In that state, you are much more full of luminous energy, and you tend to clear, and you just don't pick up as much in the first place, and you don't get overwhelmed by it if you do, because most of you is pure peaceful awareness, and your human part becomes a minority of your experience. The second tool I have, the other partner invocation, is the healing invocation, where you can simply say to your higher self, "Maximum healing that serves highest good, please." Gently rest your awareness wherever the unpleasant energy may be and let it flush. Sometimes it'll even just integrate and light you up and turn to light. So there are very simple things you can do that don't involve a lot of time or energy. Both these invocations work very quickly. They require no expertise. You just call them in and have them work. They're free. I give them away freely on my site. So check that out if you don't already have a tool that helps with your healing and awakening process. But the larger theme is, don't get upset if stuff shows up for you. Now, of course, you could take the strategy that you're going to develop boundaries, and you're going to say, no, I'm not going to take this stuff on. And of course, you have free will and you can do that as you wish. And that's not a strategy that I work a lot with. My strategy is, if it showed up in my field, then the divine said, you're capable of clearing it, and it would be such a favor to your brother or sister or whatever group you're clearing for to take this stuff through you, because they can't do it for themselves. If they could have done it for themselves, they would be. They need some help. So that's my own attitude I take toward that. We're all brothers and sisters, no matter what we look like, and that brotherhood and sisterhood extends to all beings in the universe, as far as I'm concerned. So I just wanted to riff on that a little bit here in this time of Black Lives Matter, when we're getting so much more conscious about the injustices being done to so many of us, and the coronavirus is showing us, wow, what happens to the least of us that we may prefer not to think about, that stuff they catch can spread back to us so easily. The message is ever more strong. We are all one. We all affect each other. If you're looking at dualistic consciousness and you're thinking of them as other beings, these other beings, if they suffer, if they pick up something unpleasant, could have negative blowback to you. You cannot truly separate yourself from your brothers and sisters. If you take the larger perspective, we're all one, then you don't mind helping others because they're you. And why would you not help yourself? So just some thoughts about how to clear heavy energy. I'll mention too, what I just mentioned for clearing heavy energy. My healing invocation is really good. In my Awakening Plus membership, I also get into a technique that involves building up what's called the Cosco, the energy center in the lower belly, also called the lower dantian or the central burner or the hara. And you can actually turn that center into a heavy energy digestion furnace and actually take stuff through there. So that's something we get into a little bit in that membership if you're interested at awakeningplus.com. So anyhow, just a few thoughts, a few ideas how you might want to explore. So I hope this has been helpful. And if you're picking up heavy energy, I hope at the very least that if you have tools already to do that with, by all means use them if they're effective. If you don't, check out my healing invocation at astroshaman.com. Just go to that site. The very last word on the menu bar will be invocations. And if you click that word or tap it, it'll take you to a page with 2 post previews, and the second post with the crying woman will be all about the healing invocation. I'll also link this in the notes for this video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful and hopefully with some insight. If you want to work with me, I'm at astroshaman.com. I do astrology, shamanic healing, awakening activation, life coaching, and more. So I invite you to check all that out. Thanks for joining me, and I wish you a wonderful everything.